What's up guys, Techmaster back with another video. So I haven't talked about the iPad 9 generation yet this year. So today we're going to be reviewing that this year. So this device came out in 2021. I did a review of this last year. Um, this is still probably the best value budget iPad, to be honest. We did get the new iPad 10 generation, but that one had a big price increase and a couple weird things that kind of stuck to this model, which make it barely better. So, and a big price jump. So, I still think this is the best budget iPad. So again, this thing starts at 329. We get the A13 Bionic chip, an ultra wide front camera, and 64 gigabytes of storage. Yeah, 64 gigabytes. So this doubles the 32 and 128 from the iPad 8, which does make it a better value. 64 gigabytes is still low in 2020. It completely really bad in 2023, but for a cheaper iPad for 329, this is not a bad value because you can get the 256 for 479. So that's not a bad value. We get the ultra wide front camera, which allows for center stage calls that I'll show in this video, and we get the A13 Bionic chip. Not their newest chip; it's a few years old, but you can still definitely get a couple, 3, 4 years of use out of it. It's still gonna last for many years. It's not gonna be like the M1, the A14, the A15, or anything, but the A13, it still works. It's still plenty capable for a lot of people, and handle games like Genshin Impact and stuff. So yeah, it's good though. So, getting into it, we have use multiple apps at once. The A13 Bionic chip makes everything responsive, fast GPU, all day battery life, which is good. This device has really good battery life, although it's probably not as good as. I think that although I have noticed that my dad has this iPad, I do notice like the Air probably has better, to be honest. But yeah. Anyway, this one's battery life is good, but a little strange at the same time. We get note taking. You get the Apple Pencil 1. Um, this we have a 10.2-inch Retina display, but it has True Tone on it, so that's good. Compared to it doesn't have True Tone on the other iPads. We have center stage, so these kids move around, and as you can see, they're pouring this vinegar thing onto the lava, and then it will explode. And yeah, 12 megapixel ultra wide front camera, center stage, 8 megapixel rear camera, which is not the best. This is pretty crappy camera, but because of the A13 chip and a couple extra features, this device still pretty good back camera. Like it's not the worst, if you know what I mean. Like this definitely would have a better front camera than like the other older iPads, like the 7th generation or anything. Yeah. First tile back camera, cool. AirPods. We get Wi-Fi 5, gigabit class LTE. We don't have Wi-Fi 6 or 5G, but that's all right because this is even your sacrifice. This is a $329 iPad, so and most people don't use 5G or don't even get cellular on their iPad, so it's all right. And also, most people don't have a Wi-Fi 6E router or six Wi-Fi 6 router. Excuse. They don't have a Wi-Fi 6 router, so most people have like a Wi-Fi 5 router. So this is all right, you know. And then it still supports Bluetooth 5.0 also. Smart keyboard, pretty cool. iPad OS, built-in Touch ID power button or Touch ID home button. Sorry, and ooh, yeah, cool. I actually did not realize they had these cases for them. Actually, let me see. Wow, actually, I didn't actually realize they had these cases for it. Interesting. Um, I'm actually gonna look and go through the accessories. So as you can see, that's the Air. That's what I have. I love the Air. It's honestly probably my favorite out of the iPads because, yeah. And I'll do a review on the other ones later in the video. Shut up. I'm looking at the accessories because I actually have not seen the 9th generation case. I'm curious on what it like actually looks like. Because the Air and like the normal ones, they like don't have a back or they don't have a side, so like they're just kind of a magnet case, but they're not like an actual like. Let me go to the 9th generation iPad. Let's take a look. Oh, that's what it looks like. Okay. Not bad. Not too bad. Let me see what this looks like on the back. If it does show anything, I don't think it will. Okay, these are dog water. Never mind. These are, or wow, I said that. But anyway, going back to the iPad 9th generation, this is still the best value budget iPad, I think, in 2023. So yeah, I would totally recommend you pick this thing up. Like if you just want to get an iPad for a kid, this is definitely worth it because they're not going to be doing a bunch of heavy intensive games. This thing will handle Call of Duty, Genshin Impact, anything that's like really big. The M1 will obviously do it with less frame drops and stuff and lag, but yeah, the M1 will be smoother in like the air, but that thing is 200, almost $300 more expensive. And then if you max them both out, it is about $300 because this comes in at 609 with 256 gigabytes and cellular. The Air comes in at 899 for GPS and 5G, or 256 gigabytes and 5G. It comes in at 899. So anyway, yeah. Obviously, the Air is way better. It's much more modern and it's nicer, but this is definitely not a bad iPad. Because again, you get that ultra wide front camera, you get that A13 chip, you get the double the storage. So anyway, guys, that sums up this video. Let me know what you guys think, and yeah, see you guys later.